Is retired President Uhuru Kenyatta secretly working with his successor, President William Ruto, despite their bitter fallout ahead of the 2022 presidential contest? Political analysts believe that the two may already be in cahoots, pointing to the revival of the former ruling Jubilee Party as a strategy to curb democracy for the Citizens Party leader, Rigathi Gachagua's growing influence in the vote-rich Mount Kenya region. NTV's David Mudhoka examines the return of former President Kenyatta to active politics, a comeback marked by a fiery attack on both government and opposition, sparking questions about his role in the 2027 race.
His unexpected return to the political stage last Friday, retired President Uhuru Kenyatta fired a double-edged broadside that left both allies and opponents guessing about his true loyalties.
Jubilee oye! Kenya oye!
His first target was successor William Ruto.
Many of the gains we had in the past have been eroded. Linda Mama and others replaced by new, untried, untested schemes. And while we wait for these experiments to work, Kenyans suffer and our progress is retarded.
Uhuru then trained his fire on the opposition, particularly Democracy for the Citizens Party leader Rigathi Gachagua.
Mambo hii ya kusema ati chama hii ni ya upande hii, chama ni ya upande hii, chama ni ya upande hii. La, wacha tuwe na national parties ambazo zinaunganishwa kwa sababu ya sera, lakini sio kwa sababu ya pahali ambapo zimetoka.
In a quick rejoinder, Gachagua suggested that Uhuru's revival of his once mighty Jubilee Party was a strategic move to split the Mount Kenya vote ahead of the crucial 2027 polls.
Si mnajua Kasongo anatengeneza tuhiru baro ingine kidogo. Muko na habari? Muko na habari? Unajua amejua tumemuweza na tumekataa wiru baro ile ya yellow. Sasa iko kawiru baro anatengeneza ya blue. Anatengeneza ingine ya rangi ingine ya green ya nini. Mtakubali wheelbarrow?
Your chama must be warned that kama mko kwa united opposition, msikuje kugawanisha stronghold. Tayari DCP imeshika mlima yote, imeshika yote. Sasa mnatumwa.
It is this remark made in Uhuru's Kiambu backyard that has fueled suspicion over whether the former president, despite having Fred Matiang'i and Torome Saitoti fronting him in the united opposition, is quietly working with his former rival. According to political pundits, the Uhuru-Ruto axis is alive once again.
Unless you don't live in this country, or you live in Jerusalem alone, then after post-Ichaweri moment when Ruto visited the home of Uhuru Kenyatta, and then the payback by Uhuru visiting State House, and that walk of solidarity, we know that is the situation that it is. Obviously, the reason why Jubilee cannot come out openly and align itself with the government is because of the sentiment on the ground.
The analysts argue that there is ample evidence of a quiet alliance between Uhuru and Ruto, though they warn it is unlikely to succeed like before.
So the country is divided into two formations, the new opposition and broad-based government. And to all intents and purposes, Jubilee is part of the broad-based government. There are three cabinet ministers and two cabinet equivalent positions that are occupied by Jubilee. I know we are having a crisis of truth, and we are finding truth very incompatible with our lives. But sometimes it has to be brought to the fore, irrespective of the consequences.
As we sit, if you go to anywhere within Mount Kenya, and you placed a red ticket for an MP or MCA or a governor position, within a Mount Kenya county and a green ticket for the DCP, your guess is as good as mine. There will be no scramble for the red one, but there will be a scramble for the green one. The mountain moved a long time ago. Allow me to tell you something about President Uhuru Kenyatta. When there was that function in Embu, when they were coronating a bishop, the mountain was thirsty for him. Rigathi Gachagua had just been impeached. It was at a place and a point in time when everybody within the mountain was looking up to Uhuru Kenyatta. Remember, they have no formal way of reaching him. They shouted, Uhuru, we are sorry. Uhuru, wherever you tell us we shall go, show us the way. They really waited for him. He went quiet. 2 months later, we see him shaking hands with William Ruto at Ishaweri and part of his people joining government. So the people of Mount Kenya wondered, is Uhuru Kenyatta talking to us through actions? Is he telling us he wants us to join the government? Because we have left.
Uhuru Kenyatta's comeback has revived whispers of a pact with William Ruto. And as 2027 draws near, one truth endures. In politics, there are no permanent friends, only permanent interests. David Muthoka, NTV, Nairobi.